Welcome back, and today we're gonna be talking about Gleipnir episode 3. So like always, let's just jump into it. So episode 3 of Gleipnir decided to slow everything down and do some character development. We got some more information about Clair and her sister Elena. And the episode opened up with a mysterious character, right? The one that's handing out these powers if you bring him a coin. He's searching for the coins, and he kind of says something along the lines of, the inhabitants of this world are really nice. And I guess he can't find the coins by himself with like his phone or technology. But other people can, I guess, detect them or feel them, and then they can just go right up and pick them up and then take it to him. So just saying the inhabitants of this world kind of leads me to believe that he's not from our world. Maybe he's either like from another dimension or something, but he's definitely not from our world because it's the way he was speaking. So I want to definitely know more about him and what he's all about and what's the actual purpose of the coins. Because you got to think, right? If you give him the coin and he grants you a wish or gives you a power, he has to be getting something a lot stronger or better or something of greater value in general for that coin. So I want to see what's the actual purpose of the coin rather than getting your wish granted. And now another thing this episode did was give us a little bit of background onto who Claire's sister is. Her name is Elena, and she's on a whole new level of craziness, okay? I thought Claire was crazy, but Elena is on a whole new level, okay? Now, in like the poster of the anime, we see that Elena is actually in the poster, like in the promotional stuff, even in the opening, she's in there. So I don't know if she's gonna be like the villain, right? I don't know if she's gonna be the villain or if she's gonna be like the third main character that's gonna, achieve the goals and overall move on the plot to where it needs to be. But Elena, yeah, she's crazy, okay? So we found her in this episode. We know why Claire wants to kill her, because I think whenever Claire was aiming down the gun at Elena, it was pretty much to shoot her in the head. And we see Shuichi, I guess he sensed it at the last second and was able to stop it because she turned all of her emotions off. But then the last little bit, she started crying because at the end of the day, it is her sister, right? They have that bond together. So if she was going to kill her, I guess the little emotion slipped through and Shuichi was able to stop her. And that's when we see Elena transform into that big, shadowy monster. And I gotta say, they did a very good job at pretty much seeing the horror of whenever they smell all that blood coming from Elena's uniform, and when she transformed, it looked like a horror anime. It really made it seem scary, like she's somebody that's scary, right? Like an actual monster. Because if you see Shuichi when he transformed, he doesn't look scary. He looks like, stuffed animal. Oh, he's kind of cute. But Elena, when she transformed into her monster thing, that thing is scary. It's straight out of The Grudge, I gotta tell you, okay? And now we see that she's the one that wished for Shuichi to transform into that monster. And she also knows that somebody can get inside of him. So I want to know why she had him involved in all of this. Because at first, whenever they got introduced, I thought that, Elena was talking to her sister that was inside of Shuichi. I guess like she sensed her or knew she was in there. But no, that was not the case at all. She was pretty much nice because she recognized Shuichi from the monster that she had him transform into, and pretty much apologized and was trying to talk to him and all that stuff. But as soon as she found out that there was somebody in there, her crazy level went over 9,000 once again. And the episode pretty much cut off with her taking Shuichi's head off. Now, I know he's not dead. I know Claire is not dead. There's no way. I don't think the manga or even the the author of this show and the manga would kill the main character like that, right? Like, I would be really surprised if either Shuichi or Claire are dead right now. I don't think they are. I think taking the head off is kind of like a mechanic or something. We're gonna have to wait and see. But I'm definitely hyped for the next episode because I want to know more about Elena and why she has that bloodlust, that's all that smell of blood and death around her. Is she really like killing a lot of people? Because it could be, right? It could be that she's just killing a lot of bad people. Like a lot of people that are after the coins and to use them for like an evil purpose. Maybe that's why she's killing a lot. Because I don't think Shuichi can determine the smell of like a good or a bad person, right? He can just smell all the blood, but it doesn't tell you if those are bad people or good people. So I really want to see what Elena is all about. I want to see if Claire's going to be able to forgive Elena, and pretty much the whole mystery around the parents, right? Because we see that Elena did tell Claire that she's the one that did it. So there has to be some backstory to that, and I can't wait to find out. This episode was really great. I love that we kind of slowed down and, you know, decided to do a little bit of character development, because we see even Shuichi had a little bit of character development. He actually is trying to find Elena, even though he is scared to death because of why he's male. But since he wants to help Claire out, you know, he's gonna face his fears and do that. So I really like this episode. This anime is definitely top tier for me. I'll be loving it. Can't wait for the next episode. And I already gotta say, I hope we get a season 2. I might have to go read the manga after I get done watching the anime, because the plot, to me, I'm loving it. And I'm loving the characters. So, like always, let me know what you thought of this episode. Go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.